Our next speaker will be Julie Waltz.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Once again, I'm here. I'm by myself. I'm not affiliated with either group, the protesters or the special interest group. I'm here concerning the ramrodding of Ordinance 884. Supervisor Stone, will you please look at me? When you chose to ramrod the Ordinance 884, you introduced the ordinance, you used the anonymous pamphlet, this exhibit right here, Exhibit 1, to ramrod the ordinance through. And when you couldn't do it, you pawned it off onto the Sheriff's Department to ramrod through. And you used this pamphlet to convince your colleagues that Anonymous was a hate group. The fact is, the pamphlet has no author and no copyrights or bylines. California Records Act 6250, Exhibit 1, the anonymous pamphlet, it should have been entered into the public record for the public to view. When you enact an ordinance that affects everyone in the Riverside County, it should be entered into the records, the public record. Today I'm going to enter this into the public records so the public can view it. I took it upon myself to make a copy, and Lirra Bishop and I initialed every page, you know, so there's no tampering done with it. And by the way, I made my copy at Staples in Rancho Cucamonga, and one of the employees approached me and stated to me that a man had been in earlier, and he had 6 or 7 copies made of this exact pamphlet. And lo and behold, he fit the description of your Chief of Staff, Supervisor Stone. I found that to be a small world. And the fact is, during the interview with investigative reporter Nathan Baca that he did with high-ranking official Mr. Tommy Davis, he said the church was absolutely involved in putting this pamphlet together of the information they got off the internet. Once again, Supervisor Stone, I ask you, who came to you requesting this ordinance? And who gave you the anonymous pamphlet? Still, we have no answers. And I think you just answered my question by not answering it. My friends, you have placed limits on our constitutional rights. We, the constituents, pay your wages. We come to you to have our questions answered. You tell us we are making mountains out of molehills and turning scarecrows into boogeymen. The truth is, you are the ones seeing the boogeymen. You're the ones who are afraid. If you weren't afraid, you wouldn't close your minds to opposing viewpoints, as many of you have clearly stated. Supervisor Tavallone, you stated that cowards wear masks. Are you aware the SWAT team wears masks, the firemen wear masks, and yes, even the Lone Ranger wears a mask? Okay,
Bishop, you're next.
Are they cowards too? No, they are not. The real cowards are on this board.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Last call for Lirra Bishop.
Well, here I am again, Lirra Bishop from Paris. What to say? Well, I have asked on several occasions, and might the record reflect that once again Supervisor Stone can't look me in the face. I've asked where you got the anonymous pamphlet.
I'm looking at the monitor, but go ahead.
Well, that's okay. You can look at me. Where did you get the anonymous pamphlet? Who gave it to you? You never want to answer the question. You did say that Mr. Lawrenson would go ahead and give us the web addresses of every single page that is in the anonymous pamphlet, and I took you up on that offer, as I'm sure you're more than aware of, and he couldn't give me every single web address. He said that, well, he emailed me 6, and that was all he had. He told me that Attorney Al-Hadef was the one who provided it to him. No surprise there. I'm just wondering why you won't address the question, won't answer the question as to who specifically gave you the anonymous pamphlet. I didn't ask you where I could find the web addresses. I asked you specifically who gave it to you. This ordinance was originally brought because of some threats of violence by anonymous protesters, and yet there is video of the entire protest from that day, not just video showing Scientology guards tackling Mr. Chiquette. That's just one portion. There is video of the entire day's protest, and yet not one of you who voted for this ordinance took the time or the interest in reviewing that video, and yet here you were waving this anonymous pamphlet that we know was given to you by somebody. Maybe it was Muriel Dufresne, maybe it was Catherine Frazier. I mean, I saw video of your wife hugging Catherine Frazier out in the hallway. Obviously, you guys have a friendship going on. Your son was there. Your wife was there hugging her. Your chief of staff, Lori Stone, was there. You have this relationship, which is fine. There's nothing against that. But it really is a conflict of interest when you're enacting an ordinance that is going to affect every single person in this county. There are people that don't even know what this ordinance is all about. You go out on the street, I guarantee you nobody's going to know what this is about until one day somebody's going to want to protest a sex offender, and they're not going to be able to do it because they're going to have to stand on their neighbor's lawn. There are things that are said about each and every single one of you supervisors. Are we supposed to just believe it because it's said and not do any investigation about it?
You have 10 seconds.
Well, why don't everybody just go over there to Jeff Stone's Changing Story on Google?
Thank you. We'll now adjourn to closed session.